Hello and welcome back to my humble show. Donald Trump doesn't need an attorney general who's a loyalist, unless we're talking about loyalty to the Constitution and rule of law. It's rich to me when Republicans, who've been complaining the last 4 years about a politicized and even weaponized Justice Department, suddenly decide that retribution might be all right after all once the shoe is on the other foot. The justification always seems to translate into childish logic like, well, they started it. But such a powerful position in government should be no place for a continuation of aggrieved agendas or tribal toxicity. I'm all for the return of sanity to the system and security to the status quo. I'm simply suggesting that it might not be ideal to place someone in charge of the DOJ whose passion is determined by a resistance to an opposition. The key is equal application of the law, with the understanding that with great power comes great responsibility. And if a legislator has a history of wielding power for personal purposes, it's reasonable to question whether or not said person can maintain a consistent standard of ethics without allowing personal politics to play a role in the policing of a society, so to speak. Additionally, my skepticism kicks in when someone who has an extensive history of demanding government transparency suddenly decides to refrain from being transparent. I apply that final point to the likes of Matt Gaetz. If confirmation hearings fail to provide answers, they fail to build confidence. And since predetermined confidence is merely a conflict of interest, a failure to communicate clear intentions renders any amount of intellectual capacity inadequate. What say you?